All right, so this week we are going to make our planets with pastels, and we're going to practice some blending and things like that. So you should have warm and cool colors. They're separated into different bins. We're trying to keep the warm with the warm and the cool with the cool, just so they don't get too muddy. One of my favorite things to do is to start with the lightest color. So you can choose your lightest color, which yellow would be out of your warm colors, and green would be out of the cool colors. And if you just sketch out your shape that you want for your planet, like a circle, and then lightly, you can color the whole thing in with your light color. All right. Now, if you want to add some blending with your finger, you can blend your light color. All right. For it to get nice and bright. Next, you decide where your area of light's coming from. So I'm going to make my lightest part on my right side. I'm going to make my darkest part on my left side. And so in the middle is going to be medium. So I'm going to start from the darkest. This is going to be my darker part. I'll add a few lines of a different color, which I picked orange because they blend really nicely. You blend it together. And then if you want to do a third one, I grabbed this is red. I know it looks a little orange on the screen, but it is red. Towards the edge, a few lines, and then blend it together. And that's how you can go from a nice dark, medium, and light to make your planets. You can add details with your darkest if you want to add some dots or craters. Maybe you decide it's going to have blend those out too if you want. Ring. You can add a ring. It's up to you. But one finger for blending tends to be the best. And that's kind of how we're going to go with making different size planets. And remember, I said if you made a mistake on your picture last week and you're wearing a fan, you can color right over top of it. Remember, color, blend. Please don't blow the dust. We're going to leave the dust on your paper till the end. And then you can go your middle color. I actually think my green might be darker than my blue for this situation. Blend. And your darkest color. Now, if you don't want to use all three, that's totally up to you. I was just using warm versus cool. But if you only want to use maybe one color, you can do the same situation with doing darks, mediums, and lights. Now you can color the whole thing in, blend it, and then try to darken it with the opposite color of it. So you're going to use the complementary to make a shadow. So the complementary of blue is orange, and you can make a shadow that way. Ta-da! All right, any questions? Please raise your hand. And I'll be around to see how your planets are turning out.